Oh, hey there. Glad you stopped by. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like, and share my channel. Quick question. Have you ever thought about how much money is a good amount to invest or to save towards retirement? Well, that all depends. One, on how much money you make now, and secondly, how much you can afford to depart with for long periods of time. 10, 15, up to 20 or 30 years. So look at the income that you have today and don't put in no more than the 25%. A good sweet spot is about 15%. Now, for people who are very high income earners, that you make $500,000 or more, then you could put even more. You could put 50% in if you want to. Here's why I say so. Because if you have a larger income, then you can afford to put more money in, right? And still be able to live. Whereas a person in California, if you make $200,000, then that's really not enough to be putting half of your income in because you'll be house poor. So you don't want to put yourself in a rut to where it's costing you more money than you can afford just to keep the thing going. Because you're talking about long term, because you're saving for retirement. Be it a 401k or 457b, be it a thrifty savings plan, be it an IUL, annuity, or whatever it is, whatever, a mutual fund. I can just go on and on and on. But make sure that you're not saving too much, because what you're going to do, we will go through, if it was me sitting down with you, I will go through I'll look at a financial plan, right? So we do what we call a financial analysis. So we're looking at how much you have coming in each month or each pay period, basically by the month, how much you have coming in each month, how much do you have going out in order to maintain the lifestyle, the level of lifestyle that you have currently. You don't want to get so caught up into saving for the future and not be able to maintain your lifestyle today. And especially the future is not even guaranteed. So it's not guaranteed you'll live to be 60 or 70, 80 years old, or even 50. So be smart, use some common sense with this. You're preparing for a drought, not a rainy day, but you're preparing for a drought. A drought is when things dry up and you don't have it, right? And you can't get your bills paid, you can't make your ends. Don't go into savings. It shouldn't be that hard to do. Put 15 to 25% of your income into savings. And then at that, I stand solidly and wholesomely by the IUL, the Index Universal Life Insurance Policy. Because the IUL have tax breaks and benefits that you can't get in a 401k or 457b and mutual funds and stuff like that. IRS code 7702 is what gives you that benefit, to gives you that tax break. And so unless you enjoy paying taxes, then you would want to put your money into an IUL. Why? Because it's life insurance for the entire life of the individual that the insurance is on. 2, cash value. The policy is a life insurance policy that's on you for your entire life, not like a policy, not like a term policy. It's on you for life, so you have it for 100 years. In most cases, 121 years. And if you are already 40 or 30 or 20 or 15 or 10, you're still not going to live 120 years, most likely, unless you're in what they call a blue zone, I think, and there's not too many of those. So, cash value, liquidity. The third thing is your tax break. The fourth thing is that you need to borrow from the policy. Then, of course, in any loan, you don't have to pay taxes. We get that. But you don't have the high fees and the high penalties like you would in some of the other ones. So, am I making sense? Thought so. And then the fifth thing is you have a death benefit. So when you pay, not if, but when you die, when you leave this world, you can now leave an inheritance to your family. therefore keeping the family going. What could they use that money for? The same as with the term policy. They could pay the house off, or they could pay down debt. They could pay hospital bills. They can use it to help raise the children, to put children through college, or just to give a leg up, a financial boost to the family. How cool is that? So therefore, I stand solidly behind the IUL. It's what makes sense. And it is not even that expensive to maintain. And you can get it any point of your life, from 0 on up to about 80 years old. You know, if you over 80 years old, there's no need to be thinking about a savings plan at that time. You should already have it. But if you're like 50 or 60, 65 years old, you can still do it, and you can still use it as a retirement plan. And then once it gets to the point that you want to turn on the income, it'll pay you income every month for the rest of your life. Or if you want to do it every year or every quarter, it'll pay you that. You can't get it no sooner than once a month for the rest of your life, or until that money runs out, depending on how old you are and how much you have put into it. So if you're 50 years old right now, you're 55 years old, get aggressive. You would have to put a lot more in. That's when you want to go 25% or higher, because you showed up late to the party. And so the penalty, the high cost of waiting, is that you have to put more money into the savings plan. Because think about it, if you're only saving $1,000 per month and you're already 55 years old, that's only $12,000 per year if you're saving $1,000 a month. So how many years will you get to be able to get, how many years will you have left in saving to get to where you want to be? Let's say if it's at $1 million is where you want to be at to take care of you the rest of your life. And once you turn that money on, it's still growing. It's coming down because you're taking out, you know, different amounts per month, but you are still growing, still accruing. And this could be income that could take you through the rest of your life. If this made sense to you, be sure to subscribe, like, and share the video. And come back and join us as we continue to talk about more and more topics like this. And if you would like, you may leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Meanwhile, I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take good care of yourself and each other. I'll see you soon. Peace out.